Hello, everybody. For Bubba Josh Productions, I am Thunder Mountain Wrestling's #1 fan. Their words, not mine. Bubba Josh, the host of Bubba Josh Productions. And with me today, my pre-show co-host, the self-proclaimed king of Cochise County, self-proclaimed king of Arizona, whatever his flavor is that time, King Raul. Hello, Raul.
Hello, Bubba.
All right. It is just us right now because Hot Rod is busy. Mike Omega's also busy. So we're not insiders, so we're doing the best as we can. Good thing I jotted down the matches. By the way, we are in lovely Douglas, Arizona, his hometown. No, he did not pay me to say that. I actually do think it's lovely. Not as lovely as Sierra Vista, but still lovely. At the Paul now how do you pronounce
Paul
it?
Huber Middle School.
Huber? Okay.
Paul Huber.
Paul Huber Middle School. Not the Douglas High School like it was last month, which is just a block down. They're like close to each other, so not bad. And like I said, it is the Thunder Mountain Wrestling's 2025 Thunder Rumble. Action-packed. We got the Rumble itself, 4 championship matches, and a special attraction match. So, without further ado, let's get going, and I'm going to run down the card. First, we got the former Thunder Mountain Wrestling champion himself, Victor Ursus, taking on TNA legend, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, former TNA Tag Team Champion, one half of, my opinion, one of the, if not greatest TNA tag teams of all time, Beer Money.
That's right, Beer Money.
Cowboy James Storm. What are your thoughts on this match?
Well, this match is going to be great. You know, this is like a dream match. We've seen a lot of dream match before, you know, with Storm Bronson, Savio Vega, a dream tag.
Thunder Mountain's good for their dream matches.
Yeah, a lot of good dream matches. And so I think Cowboys James Storm is going to win it. He says, sorry about your damn luck. So he's going to beat Victor Ursus, and he'll have his first victory right here in my own backyard.
If there's anything, these two have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, they're both former world champions.
Yeah, not just that, but it's just in their attitudes, just in their demeanor. The thing is, a lot of people like the Cowboy, and we know not a lot of people, myself included, like Victor Ursus. That guy has got a terrible attitude. I don't know what it is, but yeah, the War Cow, yep. Yeah, you hear me. War Cow has a chip on his shoulder, and Cowboy James Storm is going to make sure the chip is gone.
Yeah, make sure. But those two are great. You know, I give a lot of respect to Victor Ursus. He is very talented. He has wrestled around the world, wherever. And James Storm has wrestled around the world too. But this is his first right here in Douglas.
Yeah, I don't have any disrespect toward Victor Ursus. It's just the guy's got a big attitude.
Yeah, he has a big attitude, but we'll see what happens tonight.
True. And then we got a triple threat match for the Pro Wrestling Arizona Desert Rose Championship. We got Eliza Hayes, the champion, defending in a triple threat match against Thunder Mountain Wrestling's own Chrissy Rivas and a newcomer to Thunder Mountain Wrestling, Savannah Stone. Now, if you were here last month or at the Douglas High School last month, you would have seen Eliza Hayes versus Chrissy Rivas. One-on-one, they put a hell of a match. I'm looking forward to the rematch. Plus, we got the wild card, Savannah Stone, in it. So, yeah. Last month, plus an extra woman. And when Thunder Mountain Wrestling do women matches, they go all out. So, I am looking forward to that match.
Yeah, this match is going to be great. You know, so we've seen those two. They did last in the Stampede. Now it's added to with Savannah Stone. Well, we'll see what she brings to the table in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And let's see if we're going to have new champion or still champion.
Yeah, and it's a Desert Rose Championship, Pro Wrestling Arizona's women's division title. Thunder Mountain Wrestling themselves has yet to have a women's championship themselves. So whenever Pro Wrestling Arizona puts on their Desert Rose title at Thunder Mountain Wrestling shows, you can expect a banger.
Yeah, there's going to be a banger in this triple threat match. Let's see who comes on top.
All right. I don't know much about Savannah Stone, so unfairly I can't say that I can put her in the equation of who I want to go for. So, but there's just something about Chrissy Rivas. I got to pull for my girl there. Chrissy Rivas for
Chrissy Rivas too.
New champion
tonight. That's what I'm thinking. But I Savannah Stone, don't know her as much. We'll see what it is.
I I like Elissa Hayes, but I like Chrissy Rivas that much more. I
Yeah.
guess because she's Thunder Mountain Wrestling. I don't know, but yeah, there's just something about her. All right. And then we got the Super Fader Championship is up for grabs. The number one contender, Bad News Bagoo, who won that in a gauntlet a few months ago, finally has a chance to go after the Super Fader Championship, held by Evil Nate, who I have the most respect for. But let's be honest, as far as Thunder Mountain Wrestling goes, as far as right now goes, like I said, I have respect for him, but he's an outsider. That Super Fader Championship needs to come back home to Thunder Mountain Wrestling. So, as much as I hate saying this, I want Bagoo to win that because he's Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, I agree too. But Evil Nate, he's outsider. He doesn't defend his title in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. He's walking around with the title over there.
Bad respect to him though, all over the country, especially on the East Coast, where I used to come from, especially in Ohio. He's been defending the Super Fader Championship brilliantly, so he's representing Thunder Mountain Wrestling well. But if it's going to change hands, it's got to change hands at a Thunder Mountain Wrestling show.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Bad News Bagoo too. Let's see if he wants some title. He's been winning matches last year and losing matches. Well, let's see if he can bring a title.
The one good thing about that because it being the Super Fader Championship, the rules always for a Super Fader Championship are Haas rules, which to people who don't know Thunder Mountain Wrestling that much, and why don't you? It is pretty much a last man standing match. So we know Bagoo, if he wants to win, he's not going to go say, tell the ref, make it a 5 count, because there's no way you can win with a pinfall in this match.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no pinfall. There's no submission. The only way to win is by a countout when the ref says 10. That's all you have to win for a championship.
And another thing I'm looking for in that match, when Evil Nate's around, the Black Dahlia's around.
Oh, sure. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, not only is she beautiful, but she's tough. She
will do anything to help Evil Nate to retain.
She's active in the wrestling community, and she's been battling, I think it's called CRS or something like that. So, CSRS, all right? Look it up and you know what I'm getting at. It's pretty much her whole body is hurt every time she makes a move, and the fact she's doing it in a wrestling community, not just here, but all over the country, props to her. The girl is tough.
Yeah, she is tough.
I am working on eventually doing an interview with her. We'll see how that develops.
Yeah, if she makes her debut in the ring too, I would love to see that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that match could go either way. I would want to, like I said, I want Evil Nate, but Bad News Bagoo is bringing back the Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Hands down. That guy is tough. He's been waiting at the bits for a championship.
Yeah, he's been waiting for bits. He didn't get the world title. Let's see if he can bring it to Super Vader.
I mean, he won at this event last year, won the Rumble last year.
Yeah, I remember. We're going to be talking about that just a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got my guys, the Peacemakers, the Pro Wrestling Arizona Tag Team Champions, going up against Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Champions in the same group as Evil Nate, the Void, and that is guaranteed to have a title change because it is title over title. The winner walks away with both sets of the tag team championships, so we'll at least see one title change tonight at least.
Yeah, we'll see. But I hope I'm going for the Peacemakers because they're gonna bring another gold. They want another gold, so and they want to become the undisputed tag team champion.
Yeah. And like I said last month, when Peacemakers, Stud Brunson, or Manimal, when one of them, or even both of them, is defending a title, their matches, the outcome of their match for them winning goes up to 99.9%. It's 88% to start off with, but when they're defending a championship, it's up to 99.9%.
Yeah, we'll see who's gonna be.
So yeah,
the crown that's the tag team champion.
Peacemakers for the win.
Yeah, Peacemaker for all the way.
Yeah. And then we got the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championships on the line, the big prize. We got the champion Will Kennedy going up against Bobby Fish. That was booked. Those two were just booked last month at Stampede. However, there's an added caveat. Between Stampede and tonight's Thunder Rumble, my guy, the Bubba Josh Productions champion for life, Ramrock, got added to the match. He said he was screwed out of the title because he He wasn't pinned or submitted. Now I know because it was a multiple man match. You don't have to be, but come on, that you should get a rematch if you aren't. And I told him the best way he should do it is to enter the Thunder Rumble itself. But if you watched his promos, watched his interviews all over Facebook, he said he got a better way of doing it, and that is interjecting himself and making it a triple threat match.
Yeah, and putting the title on the line as well, the
Yeah.
PW Heavyweight Champion.
But it's not booked now as PWA Heavyweight Championship. In fact, Pro Wrestling Arizona is not even recognizing him as their champ now because of the backstage attack he did on Will Kennedy at the end Stampede last time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, but even that, if that title's not on the line, the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championship is, and mark my words, the Ramrock is going to be the first ever Thunder Mountain Wrestling two-time heavyweight champion.
Let's see if he can do it, become as a two-time champion, the first person.
Yeah.
Or this could happen.
We'll see if that happens.
This could happen
We'll see
tonight.
if that happens.
Tonight is the night. It could be right here in my hometown.
We'll see if that happens.
Tonight's the night.
But yeah, sure hope. I know the Ramrock is going to do it, and wouldn't it be sweet, poetic justice, if when the Ramrock does it, he pins or makes Bobby Fish submit, so Will Kennedy can know how it feels to lose the title without being pinned or submitted? That would be karma right there.
Yeah, that would be karma there and say, hey, I wasn't pinned. So we'll see who's going to be walking out as champion.
Yeah, I'm pulling for the Ramrock, so
I think
he's my guy.
I would like to see Bobby Fish because Bobby Fish is a former NXT Tag Team Champion, former Ring of Honor World Television Champion, but never before ever won a world title. Never get a world title.
That is true. Bobby Fish never held it.
Never had an opportunity. So that's the reason there's something that is I never seen because Will Kennedy.
Because he's been held back by the leader of Undisputed Era every single time. So yeah,
That's right. You never had it. So why not? If Bob Fish could win it, he'll be new champion.
He could win it, but I'm still pulling for Ramrock.
Yeah,
Ramrock's in the match. Come on,
I know, and then Will Kennedy is in there too.
Yeah, so Bobby Fish's chances of walking out of that as a champion is 1/3, just like the others. So yeah,
I would love to see Bobby Fish walk his out, but if Ramrock wants it back, we'll see. Become a two-time champion, we'll see.
And then we also have the biggest match, of course, the namesake of the show, the Thunder Rumble itself, the second ever Thunder Rumble. Now, there's guaranteed to be a few surprises in that because last year at the first Thunder Rumble, you had the announcer himself, Noah, making an appearance. You had the debut of the Iron Pitbull, part of Canadian Carnage. You had the debut of Street Rat Jimmy in that. You had a lot of debuts in that Thunder Rumble. And that was only when it was 30 men. I saw that this year it is 35 entries.
Yeah, 35. This will be a big one. Everybody wants opportunity for a world title.
Yeah. And not a lot of, who knows, there's a few people confirmed. The Angel Pureheart just this week confirmed that he's entered. BGT has confirmed that he's entered, who you'll see me interview later on. It'll be up there, up on YouTube later. And he's already warned me ahead of time. If he's not entered towards the end of the Rumble, he's going to be pissed when I do interview him. So we'll be on the lookout.
You gotta be careful there, man. You gotta be careful because every wrestlers are gonna get upset they did not win.
All right. And so it is hard to predict who's going to win that because there's 35 men and we don't know every single person in the match yet. But to win that, you got to throw people out of the match over the top rope, and their both feet have to hit the floor.
Yeah,
just like the WWE's Royal Rumble. Yeah.
It's just
So-
like that.
So yeah, who knows how that's going to play? And I mean, you don't even have to be a big guy. I mean, a lot of people will team on the big guys to eliminate
Yeah,
them.
they team together and they won't last that very long.
Yeah.
It's every man for itself. If I was in it, I would win it.
Yeah. And on Instagram, I'm not signed to Thunder Mountain Wrestling, so legally I can't. But I joked on Instagram that I'm entering the Thunder Rumble, and then Victor Ursus had the audacity to say stay put. So, who knows? There might be a surprise. I might actually have to figure out a way in to teach that Workout lesson if he's in the Rumble. Who knows?
Who knows? And maybe it could be James Storm in it. I wonder if he's in there.
That is a good point. I mean, just because they are booked for other matches does not necessarily mean they're not in the Rumble. So the only ones we know that won't be in the Rumble are the ones going for the title tonight.
Yeah. So we'll see who's gonna have their second to be the winner of the Thunder Rumble this year.
It is. So we'll see how that develops. And that's all the matches. But before I get to this, talking about the sponsors and all that, I got a bone to pick with you. Maverick making you an honorary member of his Phoenix Invaders Club 602.
Yeah.
You're Thunder Mountain Wrestling. You are not Phoenix. What's the deal, man? Why do you accept?
Because I respect Maverick. He's the coolest dude.
I respect Maverick too.
I joined the club, you know.
I respect Maverick too, but I am loyal as they come
You
to
are
Thunder
loyal
Mountain
to
Wrestling.
Thunder Mountain Wrestling. I get you are. And I'm loyal to Rick. You know, he gave me, because I did that and I support him. And, he gave me the best birthday gift.
Okay, I can see that. Well, I have no problem with you. There's no beef with you. I mean, we are outsiders, so that feud is that feud. That rivalry is that rivalry. But talk to your boy Maverick and tell him to stop disrespecting me over social media just because I'm a Thunder Mountain Wrestling loyalist. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll do it. He'll do whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try. I'll do my best.
All right, and you better have my back if he tries to do something with me.
Yeah, I'll have your back. I'll guarantee you. That's a promise. That's a promise.
That's all I ask for.
Or even I'll do this.
All right, so that's the matches. Come out. We have a great show lined up for you. Gunny's Barbecue just pulled up. They're could be providing the food, and Sierra Vista is Gunny's Barbecue, the best barbecue in Cochise County, Arizona. If you ask me.
Yeah, it's good.
Even someone from Douglas can say that.
Yes, it was so good. Can't wait to eat again.
All right. And we have other sponsors. I should have wrote down the sponsors. Just know it's a full sponsored event. So that is pretty much everything. And even though he couldn't join us, I want you to tell you, follow Mike Omega, the Omega Factor. Is that what he's calling his place?
I think so.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Well, anyway, just look up Mike Omega. You can find his YouTube channel and his stuff on there. Thunder Mountain Wrestling also has a YouTube channel. And you can... Cool FM, definitely follow them. Where would Thunder Mountain Wrestling be without Bubba Chosh Productions or Cool FM Live for that matter?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm getting big, but Cool FM will always be bigger. So we got to thank them for this.
Yeah, because they're doing for this show and
Yeah.
for everything what they did.
Urban Axe Yard in Sierra Vista. A great place to throw axes if you're into throwing axes. I'm not, but it's still a great place. I want to check out their escape room one of these days. So yeah, that's the sponsors that I know of, and Thunder Mountain Wrestling here in Douglas, Thunder Rumble at the Paul Huber Middle School on Washington Street, not far from the highway.
Not far.
And yeah, I do believe, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to plug. Okay, nothing comes to mind right now. Well, have you on here? Do you have something important you want to plug, or you just want to say hello and goodbye?
I don't know. So I'm just gonna say this. What you gonna do, brother, when Thunder Maniacs are running wild? All these little maniacs are gonna be jumping up and down to see all their wrestlers. So you come on down and see it yourself. See the Cowboy James Storm and Bobby Fish, and they're in action, and see all the Thunder Rumble.
Yeah.
Brother.
Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. I was waiting for you to get to that. So yeah, until next time, this is Bubba Josh and King Raul for Bubba Josh Productions, signing off, saying subscribe, check that subscribe button, like this video if you like, feel free to put some comments, and until next time, kindness is free. Sprinkle it everywhere. Peace out, y'all.